Page 445, number 19. Find the angle theta between the vectors. And we're given u is 3i plus 4j, and v is negative 2i plus 3j. Now, I'm just going to rewrite these. I do not like this I and j notation, so I'm going to write u as 3 comma 4, meaning vector u goes 3 to the right, 4 up, which is the same as 3i plus 4j. Vector v we can rewrite as negative 2 comma 3, meaning vector v goes 2 to the left and 3 up. Now we could find the angle that this vector makes with the x-axis, the angle that vector v makes with the x-axis, subtract those to find the angle between the vectors. But an easier way to do that, to find the angle between the vectors, is to use this formula. The cosine of theta is equal to u dot v over the magnitude of u times the magnitude of v. Okay, so let's figure out what u dot v is equal to. First of all, the dot product of u and v we can find by multiplying the first coordinates, that gives us negative 6. Multiplying the second coordinates, that gives us 12. Adding those together, we get positive 6. Over the magnitude of u. Well, we can find the magnitude of u. We could sketch this out, use a Pythagorean theorem, but I can already imagine this goes 3 right, 4 up. It's a 3, 4, 5 special right triangle, so the magnitude of u is 5. The magnitude of v, this vector is going to go 2 to the left and 3 up. So vector v will look something like this. 2 left, 3 up. Using the Pythagorean theorem, I can say 3 squared plus 2 squared. That's going to be equal to the square root of 13. Now, some people will rationalize this denominator, try to write it in a different form. We don't need to do that, because take a look at this. What we're really finding is theta. We're given the cosine of theta equals this value. So it doesn't matter how we write this value, it's going to be a strange decimal. To solve for theta, we're going to take the inverse cosine of both sides. So let's get our calculators out. And what I want to find is the inverse cosine of 6 over 5 times the square root of 13. Oh, and I got an error. What did I do wrong here? Well, I really need to say 6 over this whole quantity. So I'm going to put this quantity in parentheses. And how I really should type this in here is 6 over, in parentheses, 5 times the square root of 13. So if you ever get an error like that, double check, make sure it's 6 over that whole thing. If we do that, we get an angle. So theta is about equal to 70, let's say 0.56 degrees.